Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. You already know what it was. You already know what it is. You already know what it will be. So, I told y'all, did I not say that in my last video about like the Maria and Flyboy situation that I had a feeling like this was going to be the last time? I said like something about this time seems more serious. Like she's really packing it up. She's just like realizing that it's just not working anymore. And I was like, y'all, this really feels like it. And you guys were saying, some of you guys were saying, no, they're gonna be back together next week, like whatever. Even I was like, because she did say she was still like contacting him, like they're still in contact. I'm like, yeah, when you're still in contact, it's even more likely that, like, the other person can like try and convince you to come back. But I mean, I guess that only works so many times, and he's done that already so many times. So after like so many times of doing it, you know that, okay, that guy's just lying, like he's not gonna change. Like he's been saying this like the 5 last times, so obviously he's not going to change. So anyway, Maria dropped a little video basically explaining that, why Fly and her broke up. So the reason why, she literally just had to repeat it because this is what she's been saying, but like so many people keep asking, like, was the reason? So in her video, she basically just says like, I don't know why you guys aren't believing me that I literally just woke up one day and said like, yeah, like I'm done, like it's just not it anymore.
Did you finally make up your mind to leave and be done? Okay, so like this is the big question. A lot of people are like, oh, like why did you guys break up the recent time? And nobody seems to believe that I just woke up one day and didn't want to be there no more. So he had been told, Fly had been said that we were gonna move in June to the Bay Area. He was down. He's like, yeah, I actually want to move. Like, I'm so down, whatever. I'm like, cool. So my brother was telling me like the last recent time we came to the Bay, maybe in June or July, my brother was like, oh, like I'm ready to get a spot, like let's get one, let's just do it, like me, you, Fly, let's get it. And I told Fly, he was like, oh well, I'm not ready, like da da da. So at that point I was like, dude, you know what, you're never gonna be ready. So that was just like another thing that,
I mean, those feelings just weren't there. Like basically Flyboy just, he damaged her so much. It's like we can't care anymore. Like you already done, like I don't know. She says that she doesn't think that he cheated. I mean, I don't know. He did do a lot of disrespectful stuff, and I don't know. Like, do we think that? I don't know. Like, do you guys think that he got with his ex, like Eileen? Like, I don't know. Like, honestly, I just feel like, why would you do that? Like, that would be like the dumbest thing ever. Like, out of all people, she would expose some shit like that too. She'd always hold that over your head. Like, I don't know if he's that dumb that like he would do that. Out of all the girls that you could cheat with, that's who you would pick. Like, I don't know. Maybe because that's like she's easy. Like, I don't know. Like, and why would she even fuck with, like, I just don't understand that. So like I don't know for sure if he did get with Eileen, but just the fact that he went off running to his ex and like just hung out with her is enough. And now, like, Maria will never really know. And even Alex was telling her like, yeah, like that's what I heard, like they hooked up. So that's crazy in itself, just the disrespect in general.
I'm like, are you guys for real this time? Because I know we used to break up like a lot on and off. So I know it's kind of like shocking that like it's been almost a month and I'm still gonna get questions. I understand that, but now I'll have a YouTube video to basically refer you guys to, so I don't have to keep repeating myself. So that's pretty much the whole reason I'm making this. What happened? I thought you guys were engaged. Technically we were, but I never got the ring because it still needed to be sized. But and he was like lagging, and like we were already having like a lot of issues. Like I'm very like, since the beginning of the relationship, it was like very like the way I am, I'm very bipolar, like in relationships. Like I don't know if I want them one day or I want to be with them the next. Like it's weird. Like I'll literally change my mind like in one day, like for some reason. That's just how I am. So yeah, I didn't expect him to go get it sized. I never pushed him to get it sized, nothing. I didn't really care too much about it at some point because I was just kind of over everything. Like I didn't really want to be married, to be honest, at some point. So it's just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys, it has almost been a month since they haven't been together, so I really do feel like it's over for real this time. Like she's really moving on. Now the thing is, like, the mistakes that Flyboy is making is he's making this breakup super super easier for Maria, and he doesn't even know. Because like, if you guys follow him on Instagram, he's just posting every weekend, almost every day, almost, I'm not even gonna lie, almost every day, like girls shaking their ass like on his story. Like repetitively, like, it's just getting old. It's like, oh my god, like, at first it's like, oh my gosh, he's outside, but now it's just like, bro, you're outside every weekend. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is who Maria lost. Like, she lost a loser. She lost a for real loser. Like, that's what you call winning in life, is you're just having a random, like, shake their ass on you in the club. Like, you're just another dude. Like, do you know how many, like, it's just, these are just, like, you know, it's just crazy. It's just so repetitive and crazy. And it's like, if I was Maria and I'm seeing that, I'd be like, yeah, like, I lost a loser. Like, thank gosh, like, I'm not with him, because he just goes running back to the club. Like, that's all he has. He only has the club. Shaking their ass. That's it. That's what he lives for every weekend. Just that 2 days of the week for that moment. Like, that's so crazy. Like, no goals, no ambitions, no nothing. Like, thank goodness Maria got away to have a kid with him. That's all I can say, because he is like, just like bum activity, like, loser. Now Maria's going out too, like, to the club and stuff now too, but you know, I don't think she's not like flaunting that she's like got a bunch of guys like around her all the time and whatever. Because, like, if she did do that, like, it wouldn't really matter, because when you don't care, you don't care, so it doesn't really matter what you do for the other person, because she left him, so it's like, she really is done. But, like, I feel like, is trying to make her feel some type of way, because it's like, he was not expecting her to really just leave like that. He's probably like, what the fuck, I didn't even do anything this time. It's like, no, it caught up to you. Like, it finally takes us a little bit to sink in and realize, like, you're just not going to give us what we need, what we want. And, like, Maria was even explaining that too, with, like, the whole proposal thing, because Flyboy did propose to her. She's just like, this is just not what I want. Like, just so randomly, like, at the beach, like, we go to the beach all the time. Like, it wasn't special. It was just like, like, you know, I want you here. Here's a ring. And she just was like, this is just not what she dreamed of, you know? So, like, why settle? So, like, I totally respect her and understand that.
Windy at the beach. I was so uncomfortable. Like, I just feel like he should have read the room, and it was just not the right timing. So, and then I just feel like, dude, like, if I ever get proposed to, like, I want it to be like a cute setup. Like, I don't want it to just be like the bare minimum. Like, okay, like, all I have to do is get down on one knee and have the ring. Like, I want it to be, you know, rose petals, like some big thing that says, like, will you marry me? Like, just like, you know, the stuff you see on TikTok. And
because, like, why settle? Like, why settle? Like, there will be someone that will give you what you want. But it's super hard, because you just want it from that one person. You just want to be like, why can't you do this for me? Like, if you love me that much, why couldn't you do it? Why couldn't you be the one? But sometimes it's just not them. Like, you're thinking of the potential of them. Like, how you're seeing them is you're seeing them as their potential, not as they are. So once it's sunk, like, it's sunk in, that's like, okay, I'm seeing you for what you are, not what you could be. So, like, now she's seeing him for what he actually is, not what he could be, because she's just realizing, like, he's not going to be that man that I want him to be, and, like, that's just not him. Sometimes it's just not them, y'all. Like, we fall in love with the potential of a guy, and we're like, oh my gosh, like, this could be so amazing, like, this, it could be great if you're just like this. But in reality, it's like, eventually we have to accept, like, some guys just aren't that, and they won't be that. Like, either they got it or they don't, you know? And some things, like, sometimes they can learn, but it's like, some guy that you'll spend years teaching, like, some simple thing to, and the next guy will just know that, you know? And that's probably the one that's more right for you. And, like, it's super hard to come to terms to, because, you know, you're gonna lose, like, that person, because you wanted to be them. But it's just sad. It is sad, you know, because, like, it would have worked if you would have just done this, but they couldn't, because that's not them. So yeah, anyway, you guys, I think it's really officially done. I mean, I'll keep you updated, obviously, if they get back together. Obviously, I'm gonna come on here and be like, oh my gosh, like, lose my shit. But no, I think they're done for real, and I'm excited to, like, you know, I'm glad that she's just, like, being alone now. Like, she's just alone. So that's good. Honestly, I think that's the best move. Just, like, find yourself a little bit, and then whatever comes along, comes along. Like, she's not out looking. But yeah, it is sad. Like, breakups are always sad, you guys, and just getting over it. But Flyboy, I think he's losing his mind. Like, you know, when they're just at the club all the time drinking, like, that cannot be, like, a happy, healthy lifestyle. Like, you know, he's losing his mind a little bit, because he's like, what the fuck, probably. It's like, that was your own actions. Like, you talk to her disrespectfully, and you think that we're still gonna be, like, in love with you after you talk to us a certain way, even, like, rudely disrespect us, call us shit, like, call us names. Like, it's hard for us to like hold on to something that hurts. We have to let go. You like left us no choice because it hurts. So yeah. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.